So for this video, guys, we're going to look at PA slot cross, but we're going to actually attack the opposite side of the field. And let me show you what it would do. And what we're going to do on this is we're going to put the A on a drag and put the B on a streak and motion him to the left. Okay, so what this is going to do basically is give us the high-low that we want on the left-hand side of the field. So I'm going to block the running back as well. And what you're going to see is against cover 2, you're really going to be attacking with this A receiver. He's going to get underneath the coverage. You're going to be able to throw it to him pretty easily and get some easy yards. Now, if you're in a cover 3 situation, we've already showed you in the previous video that if you are against hard flats, what you're going to notice is that you're going to get the ability to basically hit the X receiver. I do like to block the running back. It's optional. Again, what you're going to see is that this X is going to come across, step up in the pocket, and you're going to have that easy catch on the left-hand side. Now, if you're going against cloud flats with cover 3, you will have that option to still throw it to this X, but it takes a while. I typically don't go ahead and do so. What I basically will try to do, to be honest with you, is just to throw it to the A underneath, because I want to make this as easy as possible for myself. I'm saying, you know what, if A is open, let's just hit him. You know, why wait for more yards? It's only 5 yards that you're really seeking to get here. Anything more than that, you're going to want to go a little bit further down the field, but this is definitely what I like to do when it comes to doing it. And what ends up happening a lot is that a lot of people don't know what's going on with this B receiver. Is he going to the right? Is he going to the left? So a lot of times people stay in the middle of the field trying to figure out what's going on. So again, this is a cover 2. You'll notice that the A is going to be the one that gets underneath. We'll be able to throw it to him. Now you're seeing right now is part of what I talked about in the original, where depending on where the line is, you're going to get some inhibitant of getting it open. So if someone's like this, I just want to show it, and he's in front of the A, that's probably not the best thing. You can always change these two routes. You can put the A on a streak and put the B on a drag. And what that's going to do is going to give you a lot more opportunity that the B's not going to get off of his route as easily. And you can make it sure you throw it to him. So I want to make sure that you know that looking at the defensive line is important in this scheme, depending on what they are. So right here, because the guy's right above my A player, I wouldn't do it. But if this guy was pinched, now, yeah, what we'll do is we'll put the A on the drag B. And now we'll know that the A is going to get much more of a opportunity to get a free release. See how he gets a free release? He gets underneath, and now you're good. So sometimes if you see that things aren't working for you, check your line and see if you want to interchange those two routes. So, you know, say if they were shifted to the right, you can see that the player is above the A. Let's go ahead and make sure that the A is the guy that we motion and the B is the one that we drag. And that's just kind of one of those things. I'll leave the play action on this time. You're going to see that this B is going to get wide open each time against your cover 2 cloud flats, cover 3 cloud flats, any of those cloud flats. And then we're going for the second option, which is definitely going to be something where if we do the hard flats, then we're going to know. Same situation, I'll put the B on the drag, the A on this. And again, those two routes are interchangeable. Don't have to worry about either one of them. You can see that the B is going to get there. Now we're looking for the X. Throw this ball over here. And you can imagine this works to the wide side of the field as well. Most people, if I have this to the wide side, are more amped to cover the wide side with their user. That's why I kind of like it on the short side better. But if that's what you want to do is go to the wide side of the field, absolutely still work. I'll do the cover 3 version of it to where make sure that you see we're doing the hard flats. We'll go ahead and carry out the fake. See, that time everybody got jumbled up, and that really hurt our ability to run the play. Let's try this again. We're going to move this guy over, A on a drag, B on the streak, and we're going to show you here again. This is cover 2. Let's do cover 3 hard flats. And to the wide side of the field, you're going to see we're going to have a much better option this time. And you can see that the X ended up getting open. I just ended up, you know, sometimes with this pressure, you know, depending on what you got going on in practice mode, it's like almost insta sheds. So you got to understand that's a little bit different. But for the most part, you're going to get the opportunity to do what you want on this play based upon, you know, I'm going to set this up. You should be sliding to the left so that you're blocking the right. And, you know, this is against the cover 2. But I'm going to read this, see that cover 2 is open. And you're going to see that even on this, cover 2 to the wide side of the field has an opportunity to throw it to this X receiver. I didn't show you that earlier, and I definitely should have. And let's go ahead and do this here. I want to make sure that you see. Watch this X receiver to the wide side of the field. He's doing that little bit of a because we got more real estate, we can still throw it to this guy. So if you're looking for a wide side beater when it comes to cover 3 and cover 2, it'll beat it. But what I said before still remains true. The user is what you got to worry about. And if you're going to the wide side of the field, a lot of time the user is going to be able to do it, and you're going to have to be willing to take the underneath pattern when the user jumps to play.